Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Big Bro Lamar Ludy, and as always, my little brother Logan Ludy's rolling with me. Today, we want to talk to you guys about Season 7, Episode 1, Star Wars Clone Wars. We finally getting into it. We want to sit down. We want to talk with you guys about it. Hey, little bro, tell these folks what you think about the Bad Batch.
All right, so Bad Batch. Pretty tight. You know, I've seen some of those unanimated episodes that they put out on YouTube, and I just used to fantasize, you know, what would it be like to finish it? Now we finally have it. We finally have the finished product out for us to watch, and it was cool. I liked a lot of some of the Bad Batches. Some of them I thought were kind of a tad bit annoying, but it was good. What about you?
You know what? I really liked it. I've always liked the Clone Wars series and how they're bringing and introducing all these different types of clones. And I mean, we saw way early on back in season 1, the little clone 99 who was back on Camino. And I really like how they called these guys, you know, they were like the 99th Legion, whatever they called them. And then they had the nickname, the Bad Batch.
Oh, yeah.
And this is supposed to be clones who have mutations that could be positive out on the battlefield. So I thought that was a cool nod for those of us who's been watching Clone Wars the whole time. They gave us a little tidbit of something by bringing in that recommendation or that call sign for the whole group. So what was your favorite part of just this episode, like the overall, just episode 1 though, just episode 1, because there's a lot of good stuff to get into in this full arc, but for episode 1, was there anything that stuck out for you?
I liked when they took on those outposts and finding out about, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, Echo being alive.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. They really showed how the clone troopers, in a sense, were better than stormtroopers because they can shoot somebody. Basically, they know how to hit a target. Because we all know how many times the stormtroopers have been fried about missing their targets.
Well, luckily for the Jedi, or maybe unfortunately for the Jedi. Luckily for the Jedi, they were able to hit targets the whole time. I mean, the clones, if anything, this is what is cool about the Clone Wars series, is that you actually get respect for the clone army. And seeing, even the average clone, he can be a force to be reckoned with. They're not disposable the same way as the droids, So that was a good point that you brought out, is how the clones have these abilities and these talents. And of course, over the course, if you watch the whole series of Clone Wars, you're going to get attached to some of these characters. I agree with you. I think that was a cool scene, finding out that Echo, spoiler alert, is still alive, and that they're going to try and go and get him. No clone left behind, no man left behind. I think that was like a cool little option to throw in there for this series. I think this is a great way to start off season 7. I think this is a great way to start off the whole season. I think that it's a good story. Me personally, though, I'm just going to be honest. I would rather have season 7 focus more on the Jedi. I'd rather have it focus more on, Anakin Skywalker being the chosen one. And some of his stuff that's going to be playing in with the movies. What do you think about that?
Yes and no. Because really, this season is supposed to be before and during episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, for him, he's going to be in it, but it's not going to be as much as we want him to.
Right. Because
of how this season's shortened.
Well, I think that's the problem.
I feel like should have been at least 20 episodes. Yeah, it should have been at least 20 episodes.
Why shorten it? And if this is a positive video.
And the thing is, you sent me something a day ago about them doing more Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Filling in that season. Why are we doing this now instead of finishing what we got?
Yeah.
It's backtracking.
Right.
I just don't. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, just like, why can we have gotten this a season ago? This season.
Well, I don't want to go back into being. We can make video after video, folks, bashing a lot of the stuff that goes on with Star Wars, but then we wouldn't look like Star Wars fans, which we both truly are deep down. So that's why we're coming to you with some positivity in this video, talking about the Clone Wars and the greatness about it. But that doesn't mean that we don't have our issues with it and the way that the stuff is coming out. But this is something that you and I had talked about before, where I was like, the Clone Wars doesn't have to end. It doesn't have to be the final season. There's so much
it really doesn't.
I can do and put in stories along the way all over the whole galaxy, you know, and I think that would be a big.
I know.
You can go back and you can make other Jedi. You can make other stories about the Jedi. There's more manipulations that can go on behind the scene for Darth Sidious and for Darth Tyrannus. You know, I mean, there could be so much more that's shown during that stretch of time. You can fit in so many stories. It's really an open-ended, you know, area of content. You know. So I think that if Disney really wanted to get their money's worth out of it, hey, shoot, make 3, 4, 5 more seasons of Clone Wars. It's a super popular series.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That like, you know, bash on the prequel movies all you want, but the prequel era is the most loved and expanded upon part of the Star Wars universe. When you look at it, I mean, I love the prequel era. I love, you know, the Clone War era. I think the Clone War era is the best part of Star Wars because you have the clones, you have all the Jedi. I mean, you have constant battles across the galaxy. I mean, that's what more could you want?
Yeah. What more could you want? Well, I guess what we want more of is Anakin Skywalker. If there's one thing that I could say I want more of, I want to see more Anakin. I want to see more Anakin in the Clone Wars era. Shoot, I want to see Anakin when he's being trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi. I want to see the relationship between Skywalker and Kenobi when Skywalker's younger, you know, before Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I would like to see some of that in some representation. And I mean, if it's animated, hey, that's great. I think that they can do a great job with the animation. So, but as far as this video goes and that first episode, I really enjoyed it. I do think it's a good way to start off this season. I think that these clones, you know, bringing it full circle with Echo still being alive at the end of the episode, hey, this is a great way to grab the attention and get us going for season 7. So, little bro, was there anything you wanted to let these people know heading into the end of the first episode of season 7?
Well, hey, I mean, there are only 14 episodes, so I mean, enjoy it while you can. They're gonna go by quick. This first arc, that first episode is a really good episode, and it was a really good start off. So just enjoy while you can.
Yep, enjoy it while you can. Clone Wars won't last forever. All right, well, hey, thanks for tuning into this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and we'll see you guys next time when we're reviewing episode number 2, season 7, episode number 2. It's out there. It's on Disney Plus. We already watched it. We're getting around to it, and we're bringing it to you. All right. Hey, Ludy Bro signing out. We'll see you guys next time.